Ah, sweet. Well, I'm not sure how many people are going to be joining me on this, but should be interesting. Yep. So, everybody, today my topic is going to be in that what's the difference between your soul and your spirit? Okay. Well, because 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 the soul and the spirit inhabit the body, a lot of people think that they're one and the same. Well, actually, no, and that it may seem or feel like it's the same and that, but basically, when you leave the physical body, and that you basically uh, how can I put it? The soul the soul remains, at least just some of the soul remains, and then because don't forget, when it comes to your soul, okay, that's part of your personality. Okay, that's your wishes, your intentions, your personality, the way you think, the way you do things. There's so many traits for your personality, as well as your planning and everything that makes it as part of your makeup. Okay, um, you know, when it comes to your happiness, your sadness, your joy, sorrows, decision making, choices, and even your actual when it comes to your will. Okay, and regardless if you're strong-willed or not, it's part of your will. Okay, that's part of the soul. Okay, and that it's what makes us so unique. Okay, well that part, okay, it remain it it remains in the area for quite a while, and that. But when it comes to your spirit, on the other hand, okay, as everybody knows, okay, you know about your aura, your auric field, your energy field, okay. Well, that's your spiritual body, okay. Now, when it comes to your spirit body, okay, well, that's the part that when you leave physical, that's the part that leaves the body, goes to the heavenly realms, and in a lot of cases comes back in visitation. But you see, when the when the spirit comes back in visitation, okay, and it mixes with the energy of your soul, and that's when you're able to remember certain things, okay. That's part of the residual energy. So I feel that the residual energy, okay, I might be wrong in this, but this is what I feel, is the residual energy, okay, that's part of your soul, okay, that's everything that you remember, okay, just like when people reincarnate from one life to another, okay, well that's the soul, okay, the soul going from one body to another, okay, and that's the reason why a lot of people that have you know, have had many past lives, that they can remember certain details. Okay, well, the soul remembers. Okay, so when the spirit body comes back down in visitation, okay, and is interlinked with the residual energy or your soul, and that's when the spirit person remembers certain things about what they did here on the earth plane. Okay, but when they leave, okay, when they leave the physical body, no, when they leave our atmosphere once again to the heavenly realms, and that's when the memory dissipates again because it leaves our atmosphere. Because don't forget that down here, as you know, we're governed by so many things. Laws of attraction. We're governed by time, schedules, and that we're governed by a lot of stuff. Where in the heavenly realms, they're not governed by anything. At least not that we can understand. Okay, They had, see, they have what's known as the spiritual schedule, but the spiritual schedule is so different from our own. Okay, because we got what I call the simplified version, and that of our, our schedule or timeline, whatever. But you see, in the heavenly realms, there is no time. Okay, so that's the reason why when the spirit leaves the atmosphere, it forgets stuff from down here. But when it does come back, it remembers some stuff. Okay, so when the physical body gives out, dies or passes or what have you, and that the soul and the spirit, okay, go from one, they part ways, but they don't part ways forever. Okay, the one remains in our atmosphere, the other one, and that goes to heavenly realms, and when it comes back, the soul and the spirit become one again, and that's when that's when the spirit person starts to remember certain things. And as I've noticed a lot of spirit people, when they come back down here, they think, oh yeah, I remember this, I remember that. You see, they remember stuff, but once they leave, and that they might remember a little bit, but usually just the really, really happy stuff. When it comes to the negative stuff, that stays down here. They don't want any part of it. Okay, so if anything, if any of this stuff, what I'm telling you, makes any sense, okay, well, that's good, because I've had to do a lot of research in it myself, because I always thought the soul and spirit were one the same, but apparently they're two separate entities, and that, but one is meant for the other kind of thing. Okay, the one is your personality, your makeup, your free will, personality, all that stuff, everything that makes you you. And the other part, okay, is your spiritual side. Because as we know, we all have our physical side, and we all have our spiritual side. Okay, well, our spiritual side, when we leave the physical body, goes to the heavenly realms, and then our soul, and that it does remain down here. Like it doesn't go into the ground with the body, but it remains in the area where we're the most happy or we had the best experiences. Okay, and that. But when it comes to the spirit body, like I said, comes back in visitation. I see it all the time, and that. So yeah, like I said, I'm hoping some of this makes some sense in that, and that, of course, other people would use the terms a little bit differently. Like the spirit is the universal, where the soul body is the earth part. And that, well, I never looked at it that way before, but to me, it does make perfect sense. And that, because after all, we're part of an interdimensional system, and here on the earth plane is just one dimension. The spirit world is another dimension. Okay, that part I still have to, learn more about, and that. But anyway, like I said, when I'm done with the stream, okay, I'll be posting this on my YouTube channel. Okay, so for those for those who want to watch this again, okay, it'll be on my YouTube channel, same time, same title. Difference between soul and spirit. Although I might expand upon it a little bit, because on here I'm very limited as to the title, like the space of the title, and that. But like I said, once it becomes available, I can post it on my YouTube channel, and you'll be able to comment all you like, okay? Because here I'm still learning, about TikTok, So I'm still new when it comes to all this and that. But when it comes to, you know, YouTube, well, I've been doing that longer than I have this, so I kind of know a little bit more about the YouTube side than I do the TikTok side. So bear with me, I'm still learning and that. And for the people that I'm, sharing my knowledge with, and that I hope you learn something. Well, I'm learning something too, constantly, and that. And but like I said, I really enjoy doing this as a part of my spiritual journey, and that. And each week is always a different topic. Okay. Now, for those who don't know about my YouTube channel, okay, well, on my TikTok account, okay, on the thing where you usually find website links, okay, well, I've got two links there, Instagram and YouTube, okay. Well, please, I encourage you to go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think about what I'm saying. If you have any corrections, if I made mistakes, like I said, the more input I get, the more learning I get, the more the both of us can learn, and that, especially when it comes to spiritual issues that even I'm still learning, and that. So there's some issues that I have more knowledge of than others, and that. So I'm just going by what I've learned and what I've been taught. So, anyway, people, I apologize if my streams are never very long. It's just that, I figured just share with what I know and that, and I'll post it on my YouTube channel. And once I do that, then, if you want to comment further, please feel free to do so. I invite you to watch it again, comment, subscribe, like, share, this on my YouTube channel. It helps me big time. I don't make anything from doing any of these streams. Although I have contacted TikTok about getting paid, but because I'm in Canada, and that TikTok says that my region does not qualify for some weird reason. But just take it one day at a time, I guess. So anyway, people, very good scooting. So like I said, once I'm able to get this onto my YouTube channel and that, then if you want to comment, comment, please, do so. That'd be awesome. Okay, because like I said, when it comes to the comments here, I'm still learning on how that works. And that's so. If I haven't seen any comments on my phone, and that's so. I'm not ignoring you. It's just I can't see any comments. So if you want to comment, and then go to my YouTube channel, watch it there, comment in the comments below because it's turned on, and then we can interact a little bit more. Because like I said, I'm still going with this. So anyway, I will see you guys next week. Okay, love and light. And it's